Good evening. Ooh. And welcome Montpelier and Roxbury community members, caregivers, and families, dedicated faculty and staff, and most importantly, our incredible class of 8th graders. Tonight is a moment of celebration of years of learning, growing, laughing, struggling, and succeeding that has taken over your middle school experience. As principal, who also got to teach half of you math for a semester last year, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand here and address you on this significant day of your 8th grade promotion. Middle school is no small journey. It is a time of learning who you are, how you learn, how to be a friend, how to speak up, how to listen, and how to grow when we make mistakes. It is messy and magical. Each of you has grown in so many ways. I'm a crier. I say this every year, just to be warned. I'm sorry. I'm the first one to shed tears. Some of these are easy to measure on a height chart or a RenStar scores or other types of measurements that we do. However, the most important growth is really sometimes hard to measure. I hope you've learned how strong and resilient you are, how to speak up when it's needed, how to ask for help, and how to stand up for what's right, even when it's hard. And most importantly, I hope each of you learn and understand just how important you are for the special ways that you better our community and the lives of everyone around you. To our parents, caregivers, families, and community members, your support and guidance has been instrumental in the lives of these students. Your beliefs in their abilities and your commitment to their education have contributed to the amazing people we see and celebrate this evening. To our teachers, staff, and coaches, thank you for your unwavering commitment. You have poured your hearts into helping these students succeed, not just as learners, but as people. And to our 8th graders, we are so very proud of each and every one of you. We believe in you. Thank you for the great memories that we have made. We cannot wait to see what you will do in your next chapter, so make sure you come back every once in a while and visit us. We have 2 student speakers tonight that were selected by their peers to speak this evening. It is my honor to introduce our first student speaker, Akari Damon.
Students, teachers, and parents, welcome to our middle school graduation ceremony. I think we should all thank our friends, families, and our teachers for their help and guidance in the past 4 years of our lives. I also want to share something I learned about myself from my own experience in these years that I think people can relate to and also maybe learn from. My emotions have always been hard to understand for me, and more recently through verbal interpretations of my emotions, I've noticed that they're hard to understand for others as well. I've been thinking introspectively a lot lately, and I've realized the obscurity of my emotions, plus a fear of vulnerability, is the reason I hate expressing them outwardly, and I suppress them. This suppression turns into bottled up negativity, which often ends in an emotional breakdown or taking it out on the people that hurt me, but tenfold. Hiding emotions also prevents connection because you can't expect people to understand without doing the bare minimum of telling them how you are feeling. The reason I'm telling you this is because even if I don't want to speak for anyone, I feel like everyone can relate to my fear. Not specifically a fear of being vulnerable, but maybe you struggle with a fear of failure, rejection, loss, etc., and this causes you not to chase far-fetched dreams of yours or to avoid loving people and letting them into your life. If you've ever watched or read Dune, there's a famous quote from it that reads, "Fear is the mind killer. If you face your fear, there will be nothing." I'm mentioning this because although I feel like I'm too young to be giving people life advice and haven't even faced my own fears yet, I not only believe that identifying and then facing your fears will let people experience the world to its greatest potential, but that everyone is put on earth with the potential and individuality to achieve great things, and that leaving the rejection of your ideas, dreams, or goals to others instead of yourself will allow for that success to pour into your life. With that, I envision and hope for a fulfilled high school experience for the rest of my grade, and I hope everyone has a great summer.
A new tradition was born last year in which our chorus came and did a performance for our graduation. Today, Christiana Athena Blackwell is going to direct our chorus students in singing A Whole New World. Along with us choosing their own student speakers for tonight, our students in the 8th grade class get an opportunity to choose one faculty member or staff member to come and address their class on their graduation night. This year, they selected math teacher Michelle Harper.
Good evening, and thank you to the graduating class for asking me to speak at this year's graduation. Like many of you, I wasn't sure that I wanted to write a graduation speech. Trying to write something thoughtful and inspirational isn't always easy, as you all know. But then I thought about how much each and every one of you has brought to my life, and I knew that I had to try. You see, lots of people talk about the impact that a teacher can have on the life of a student. But perhaps you've never realized how much you, the students, impact the teachers. I've had the rare opportunity to teach math to almost all of you. I was a Trailblazer teacher for your 7th grade year and a Sparks teacher for your 8th grade year. And in these past 2 years, you all have made me feel the entire range of human emotions. You have been a part of my low points. You have made me tired, frustrated by your shenanigans, grumpy with your behavior, and so done that I was ready to shout, in the words of Piscatelli, "Enough!" Hopefully these moments felt few and far between. More importantly, you have been a big part of my highest points. Hopefully you felt that far more often than those other moments. They are certainly the moments that I will remember. When I think back over these last 2 years, I remember learning with you as you worked to make sense of complex problems, laughing with you as you brought light and energy and good humor to class almost every day, being so incredibly proud of you as you figured it out, learned how to show your thinking, wrote down beautiful solutions to those complex problems, filling my whiteboards with your incredible work. I loved celebrating your accomplishments and your talents, both in and out of class. You are athletes and musicians, runners and dancers. You are aspiring influencers and crafty dungeon masters. I have felt inspired by your insights and wonderings, the way that you are so curious and ask great questions and dig deeper when you don't understand. And I have been thoroughly entertained by you. Your use of language, your ridiculous sayings, your antics, and your overall zest for life. As a group, you are some of the most energetic and curious kids that I've ever had the privilege to teach. When I started writing this speech, I wanted to come up with one word that I thought could describe all of you. The word that kept coming to my mind was fast. You are all so fast at everything. You learn and move quickly, you speak and share out quickly, you jump in to help each other or to participate in whatever is before you. You are fierce competitors and relentless question askers. You are true digital citizens, born in an age when the answers to those questions are always at your fingertips, and your connection to the world is global each and every day. Your world is vast and expansive and full of content, more content than anyone could consume in one lifetime, and it has sped you up to full throttle. Every graduation speech should have some kind of message to the graduates, and this is my message to you. Slow down. Slow it all down. If I could wish a life well lived to all of you, it would be full of hefty novels read slowly in quiet places. It would be hours roaming outside, hiking or walking or running, with your phones and your devices far, far away from you and on silent. I would want the only sounds in your ears to be the sounds of nature. And when you're handed a problem to solve, in math or any subject, I want you to take the time to draw it out. Jot down your thoughts and your calculations. Try solving it more than one way. Look for the patterns and see where they lead. Don't ask for help the second you feel confused. Enjoy the process of figuring out anything put before you. Give yourself time to find your own solutions. And when you're in conversation with someone, look at them. Really listen to what they're saying. Think before you respond, and be thoughtful with your words. This isn't just an older person telling you darn kids to slow down. There is real science behind this. You see, speed can be addicting. And when we're doing everything really fast, we're making mistakes and we're harming our brain development. Now, not everything needs to be slowed down. It would be pretty hard to win the Nathan Suter State Track Championship by going slow, for example. It's more that everything kind of has a correct pace. And when you slow things down and are intentionally doing things at their proper speed, it actually strengthens the prefrontal cortex in your brain. This is the science part. The prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that helps with focus, decision-making, and emotional regulation. It is still developing inside all of you right now. And if you take the time to strengthen it, it'll serve you well for a lifetime. Some psychologists even believe that if you do things slowly and mindfully, that time itself seems to stretch, and you actually experience more of your reality due to being fully present. Pretty cool stuff, and not just the ramblings of your math teacher. So my incredibly high energy and very fast friends, that is my message to you. And because every good speech should include a meaningful quote, I will leave you with this one straight out of my own high school experience from the very excellent movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. I wish you all many slowly wonderful moments in the hours and years ahead of you. It has been my distinct pleasure to be a part of your life's journey. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for asking me to speak to you one last time this evening. A huge congratulations to the class of 2029.
Thank you, Mrs. Harper. And now we welcome our second student speaker, Andy Sheehan.
I'm low-key thirsty, so I'm just gonna grab a drink. All right, there's probably a lot of references that you won't get in this speech. It's gonna be really confusing. Middle school is really hard on me at times. Being an obstrepericious and exuberant young little guy, I quickly got a target on my back early on in 5th grade. It was truly annoying to get in trouble for every little thing I would do. Of course, I did do some things that I deserved to get in trouble for, but this really fogged my view of middle school sometimes. I remember one time in 5th grade, I had gotten suspended for giving someone the birdie. I remember after my mom picked me up that day, I decided to go for a run. When I was younger, I didn't have a lot of places to turn when I was confused or upset, so lots of times I would just take my anger out on a run. Now I'm in 8th grade, and I can get stuff off my chest by ranting to my class or Miss Kendall. Middle school can be some of the worst 4 years of your life or some of the best, depending on how you view it. For instance, during Vermont History Day this year, I had so much fun with my group, Griffin Hilka and Jack Obahowski. This is largely due to the fact that we would tease one another, calling them a freeloader, mainly Griffin, or going to Shaw's to get food to fuel up our brains for hard VHD work, or Braden bringing us high truths midway through an intense VHD grind session. This shows that even a big stressful project like VHD can be fun depending how you take it on. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Dale Carnegie. Unfortunately, we didn't succeed, at least at the surface. We didn't win the actual award, but we did win so many experiences and knowledge along the way. Life is a journey, not a destination. Ralph Waldo Emerson. In some of my first years on the track team, my coach Nathan Suter taught me that you have to work hard to achieve your goals, and things won't always go your way, and that's okay. And to give it 110%. Recently, Nathan passed away. Although his life was cut short, he left such a big impact on everyone he met throughout his life. I am so happy to have been part of his life, and I hope you would be proud that we brought home the win at States. Hey, hold, please. I think my biggest accomplishment in middle school is probably a tie between inventing puberbucks or creating lore to a flat earth theory with Sal. These two things have not really changed anything, but they are still pretty cool accomplishments. Like without puberbucks, I couldn't have bribed Miss Harper to ride the elevator, or offered Miss Kendall a couple puberbucks to actually print puberbucks on the school printer. Or adventures while running, skiing, or whatever else me and Sal might have been doing would have been 10 times less interesting without the lore. Looking back on middle school, I can see that I've grown so much. Even just from 7th grade to now, I've improved and matured a lot. Like for example, back in 7th grade, I was horrible. I almost broke poor Miss Kendall's projector in one of the first weeks of school. And just overall, 7th grade Andy was horrible. I would say overall in 8th grade, I was a lot better. I wasn't the most disruptive kid in class anymore. Actually, you could argue that I didn't even make the top 5. I'm glad I could leave MSMS with a good clean last year. I feel so fulfilled leaving middle school, and now I have bigger challenges to overcome at the high school. But I'm not just leaving the school. I'm leaving the old gauntlet with Jack, Griffin, and Sammy in search of a new one at the high school. Or the best teachers I've ever had. Mr. McGuire is the most passionate teacher and person I've ever met. Miss Harper, although she's all about the trains, she is a solid math teacher. Or Miss Kendall, who inspired me to potentially pursue a science career. Or Mr. Ben, who's all about staying gold. It's going to be hard not to have them next year, but I'm happy they were part of my journey through academics. Thank you, middle school, for all you've done for me, the goods and the bads, for these have all made me who I am today. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, hold. Like Miss Harper just said, every good speech has like a good quote or something. The wise Griffin Erickson once said, "Hard work is easy when you're doing what you love."
Thank you, Andy. And now we're going to award our certificates to the class of 2025. Ms. Wells will be announcing the names.
Okay. First row, would you please stand? Mattia Ansel. Riley Anderson. Skylar Barnard. Everett Bartwood. Hudson Bauer. Petra Bay Hansen. Esme Beaudry. Elin Benoit. Aria Benoit Stubbs. Alice Brown. Esme Bruce. Bella Burkhart. Justin Case in absentia. Sylvia Cohen. Isaac Courier. William Curtis. Noah Curtis. Akari Damon. Trin Donlin Kite. Shakota Dow. Salvador Doyle. Will Duggan. Simon Eikenberry. Griffin Erickson. Seamus Evans. Brannaman Farrell. Roman Fangjalis. Fangjaws. Knew I'd mess it up. You can just hate me forever. It's okay, Roman. Sorry, I apologize for that. Ashlyn Forsyth. Good job, my dear. Teddy Fournier. Good job, Teddy. CJ Green. Imani Gwynn. Elias Heath. Griffin Hilka. Valerie Livkova. Kevin Holquist. Nice job, buddy. Solomon Howie. Good job, Sally. Mika Jacobson. Good job, Mika. Simon Jacobson. Adela Johns. Jackson Keegan. Ava Kiernan. Kosar Hyren. Hyren. Excuse me. Good job, Kosar. Astrid Kim. Good job, Astrid. Thank you. Jitesh Kumar. Good job, Jitesh. Larson. Good job. Good job. Graham Lefebvre. Nice job, Graham. Lydia Livingston. Hayden Lumen. job, Aiden. Abdul Majbur. Nice job. Alex Mallory. Soren Mankowskis. Nice job, Soren. Lila McLernan. Nice job, Lila. Liam Moore. Nice job, Liam. Rhea Nuara. Jacob Nunnally. Good job, Jacob. Levi Nuss. Nice job, Levi. Jack Obahuski. Nice job, Jack. Nora Obahoski. Jackson Parker. Nice job, Jackson. Case Finney. Nice job, Case. Anne Raspy. Natalie Raspy. Good job, Natalie. Sophia Ridge. Nice job, Sophia. Greta Sargent. Nice job, Greta. Brody Sargent. Sorry, I got thrown off there. Braden Shurin Burns, please. Nice job, Braden. Andrew Sheehan. Nice job, Andy. Good speech. Vivian Sheldon. Jacob Sherman. Nice job, Jacob. Oliver Schoaf. You're welcome. Saoirse Sinclair Murphy. Noah Sincere. Samuel Soria. Nice job, Sammy. Chelsea Supan. Charles Talbert in absentia. Otis Taylor. Nice job, Otis. Oliver Widener. Nice job, Oliver. Cam Wild. Banyan Winters. Derek Wright. Phoenix Yoder. Faria Safarzai.
For my last words to our departing Gators, I hope looking back you'll cherish the memories that you have made and the friendships that you've formed through your middle school years at Main Street Middle School. I also want to thank you for continuing to build on the foundations of what makes our school a special place. You as a class added so much to our school and our community. You've helped foster a school environment where everyone has a place and they are appreciated for the gifts they bring and share with our community. I hope you'll continue to move forward in life, being kind to others, finding and celebrating the unique contributions of those around you. It is now a great honor to present to all of you and to pass this amazing class of students on to your new principal, Jason Gingold, as you become the newest class at Montpelier High School. Congrats to the class of 2029.